High energy. Time to pull from alignment and see what's all going on today. Um, there's I believe two things I want to touch on, just because I want to touch on some things. Yes, I want to touch on some things just because I was thinking about it as I was preparing myself to come and pull from the energy today. And it was one of the energy and aspect of what do you consume in the morning? As this was a personal emotion for myself, evaluating myself. Um, and lately I have been wanting to consume of what people would say more of the healthy intake when I first start my day. Um, and for me, it made me think about being a newborn baby. In the beginning process, all they give you is things of what they were told is good for you to intake. And that's how my intake seemed like it's been going metaphorically for myself personally, because I've been intaking things like this and this, and I had beetroots, but I only consumed it all. That's the main thing that I've been using, honestly, is beetroot. Um, and I do consume of it with water or sometimes juice or something like that. And celery or apple is what I normally like to consume of. Then later on in the day, I do probably eat like a chicken sandwich, or I do eat Chinese food. And it, as I said, made me think about in the beginning being a baby. You take that delicate intake and then later on you choose what you want to eat. That's how I feel like I've been operated, and I actually enjoy it. But today was like the first day that I was back on consuming of this. I haven't been using this one, but they say this is the best aspect for you to have. It's not the tastiest. It's not the most pleasantest, honestly. And I know there is tasteful, healthy aspects to consume of. Like I like the normal like protein aspects, honestly. Um, it's just this is what I have at the moment, honestly. Um, but it's not something to think about. How did you guys feel about that? And do you agree with that? Like, what is your intake? Is really important of an energy of a process is how things is going for an alignment. And for me, I feel like a baby, like almost a newborn energy. Like I am waking up, and it's coming off an energy of like a newborn. And this baby grow fast because this baby by the end of the day is eating Chinese food. But still, I'm very aware of what I'm consuming of and why I'm doing it. I know everything is energy. Um, it's just something I thought about. I wanted to share and elaborate with. What was the other aspect? Kind of forgot. Ay, ay, ay. Awkward. I forgot the message. I forgot the message. I don't know, but I got some other notes that I wrote down that I want to share with you guys. There's something else that was brought to my attention, and I thought it was so important. Honestly, even when it was brought to my own attention as to for me to pick out what was important to me within this category, I had to really think. Honestly, even though it wasn't that hard, like I only needed one out of like six options. I needed one. One was the most important aspect to me, but I had to pull out three. Three had to be important. It's like, damn, only one really is. And it seemed like the most important one, but three that I picked out made the most sense. But I'm gonna share with you guys. It says, what are most important to you? This is what's important to you, and it goes back to that intake aspect. Definitely when it comes to dealing with energy. But this is kind of a different aspect, but it's you see how alignment is going of alignment. Well, what are most important to you? Who you are, what you believe, what you do, who we love, where are where we are from, how we think. And I was just like, that was so intriguing. I had to write it down because it really made me think, honestly. Definitely in the perspective of how people treat you and how they operate. I'm gonna read it again, just because I thought it was so important. Who you are, what I gotta start over, pardon me. What are most important to you? What is most important to you when it comes to dealing with a person, how you observe them? Who you are, what we believe, what you do, who we love, where we are from, how we think. Can you guess which one I picked? The last one. How we think. That's the most important aspect to me. That's what's gonna draw me to you in the first place. Honestly. And then what we believe. Of course, for me it's important. Um, but it goes right back to what you think. And then which one did I pick? I didn't care about who you are because like what we believe, of course. What you do. Yes, that was it. What you do, what we believe, and how we think was really important to me. Definitely, because that's normally how I operate, honestly. Now, that was so funny because within that order, how we think, what we believe, and what we do. Like, literally, what do I believe? I show you guys all the time. How I think is how I believe, and I show you by what I do, by expressing what I think. So I thought that was so cool. So, of course, I'm going to draw in people who normally operates that same way, honestly. Um, I can't really remember what the other message was, intriguingly. But I'm going to click through the pen really quick. Good things are coming. Enjoy the now. All right, we're just going to keep flowing because I don't remember. And it says enjoy the now. I'm going to start off with Eightfold Path and see where the mind is at and see where to be headed to. It's good, boss. It's good, boss. Where is the mind? Right livelihood. The mind is on the right livelihood. Lovely. Right livelihood. And it's a red dice. Oh, Jesus. That came out intriguing. And your mind is headed to right thought. Speaking of communication, it's going with right thinking. But not right thinking. What you think. It's going with right thought. That's so funny. That's where your mind is headed to. That's super funny. Awesome. Right life. And they're both red base. That's funny. This is a balanced energy. It's a good blood base. Blood base. Family. Gonna have some communication with your family. It's gonna be the right thought, whatever's getting projected. How lovely. Got two reds. Alright, I don't know what zodiac is standing out today. Already, Aries is up top. Then I see Gemini. Do we have some different perspectives? Do we have some different perspectives? Do we have some different perspectives? That's funny. And then I see a red truck. How intriguing. Red might be catching your attention a lot today. Aquarius. It's in the air. I can feel it in there. And this is a new start energy too. A new start in love. He's seeking knowledge. This is seeking energy. This is intriguing. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and as wise as I am, I'm a wisdom machine, but I am a seeker of wisdom and knowledge. That I definitely am. Um, I wanted to say for clarity and blind spots. Honestly, a lot of times it do be for clarity, but there's things that I don't know, and what I'm saying at the moment is because I just didn't know. Intriguingly, I was talking to somebody, and they were so damn wise, like you would say a nerd base wise. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna need you to dumb down this conversation to me a little bit, okay? Break it down in a like basic term phrase, okay? I don't know what the hell you talking about. And then when he broke it down, I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about. It just was intriguing, honestly. I like that type of energy, but I'm going to have to elaborate and let you know. I need you to break it down a little bit more for me, okay? This ain't my normal topic of a conversation, you know. 'Cause I can't remember the words was using. It's just like I don't know what the hell you talking about, but more in the energy of dealing with like enemies and things like that, you know. I want to say outer world stuff, but it's like I translate that energy. I don't know all the phrases and terms and things like that. It was way out there, and it was like I was in between on the side, and it's like, yo, break this down. And I had to say, and you know, I don't remember what the hell I just said. I don't know, but just break it down in a different form for me because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I want to talk to you. I'm enjoying talking to you, but most of the things you're talking about, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. you just Your phrase is going way over me, yo. Way over me. And I wasn't embarrassed to say that he didn't mind. Let me rearrange this, you know, reroute it for you really quick. It was lovely. The conversation was good after then, you know. It's like, I know what you're talking about. Lovely. I know what you're talking about. And it's mainly because I do watch anime and heard about cosplay and things like that. Um, and my son like anime and things like that. Like my son probably would enjoy this person, honestly. They would have great conversations. And this would just remind me of seeker of knowledge. It's learning more than what you already know. Or you just don't know. You're seeking and it's in the air. Incompatibility. Giving you the power to quickly combine logic and strategies. That's definitely it. Compatibility. Giving you the power to quickly combine logic and strategy and create situations to send you on the path to greatness. You move to the beat of your own drum and control your own path in an efficient, unique way. Mhm. I feel like that's the answer, even for myself, clarity for myself of what I said about how the conversation went yesterday. But that's literally the energy for you if you seeking that. Even for myself, the way I always recognize signs is like it normally be over people's head. Like I wasn't even paying attention to that. I didn't even think that. Metaphorically, it's not for you. It's just how I know how to communicate with the eternal side. But for me, you to understand me, I have to explain it to you. You know, then you'll probably start recognizing the signs because it works for me, and if it's meant for you, you'll recognize it too. As simple as that. I want to shuffle through one more time. See if any other energies is highlighted today. But it's definitely a Uranus energy. It's an us aspect, and it's in the air. It's a song. I bounce to the beat of my own drum. I'm a and a Oh, I gotta play that song. That's the energy. That's the funny part. I bounce to the beat of my own drum. I'm a wild little something in it. I bounce to the beat of my own drum. I bounce to the beat of my own drum. It's this one right here. And look at that. Look how her style is. That's the intriguing part. I kind of am style like that today, intriguingly, funnily. Which it makes sense for, you know, what I'm doing, but in general, but probably the same way. A remix? I don't know if I heard the remix part, but it says remix. Maybe it's the remix. I don't know. We're gonna see. will be instrumental. That is so funny. How lovely. Very, very lovely. And I see Pisces. Hello, family. That's to go in different ways. Somebody don't like that you think that way. We got different perspectives. It's either going the way of the way I explained it, of I don't know what you're talking about. Like I want to know what you're talking about. Can you break it down in a different term for me? It's almost like speaking a different language. Like I don't know that language. Can you speak English? You speak in Spanish, but I don't know Spanish. Can you do English for me? Oh, I get it now. It's like that type of aspect of how it went for me. Or this person, like they totally don't get it and they ain't trying to get it. Two different perspectives, for sure. What you mean you bounce to the beat of your own drum? Do you mean? And Mo Harris says, now that we're a team, we're instrumental. Now that we're a team, we're instrumental. I like that. Can hit different frequencies, Capricorn. That's lovely. I like that already. And now that we're a team, we're instrumental. Very lovely. Let's see what house is influencing this energy. I bounce to the beat of my own drum. I'm a wild. That song is in my head now. Your values, once again, values been on it. And it's intriguing for me just because for me, I'm all up in my zone. As they would say, you all up in your bag, man. You all up in your bag. I bounce to the beat of my own drum. Sagittarius is in my second house. And it is values all day. All day. And for me, that goes with character and principle. What do you believe in? Which goes back to the questions that I asked as into what are most important to you. Definitely when you're dealing with other people, it's part of your values for sure. Who we are, what we believe, what we do, who we love, where we are from, how we think. It's connected with your values. But what is your principle? What is your character? It's really, really important. That is so funny that came out, Jesus. Been on it every day. Sagittarius is showing out for Sagittarius season. I tell you no lie. Even the weather been so lovely. Oh, it's been lovely. Honestly. It's authentic behavior, passion. Passion does that. It's the universe complimenting. A sign of approval. A sign of approval. Which I'm so happy, honestly. Like the last 2 nights of me walking back, the weather was so nice. And yesterday I was like, thank you, universe, for the favor and love and support you have for me. Like, I feel like this weather is a kiss on the cheek. That's what it felt like. Mwah. Stay true, honey. Stay true, honey. That's what it felt like. And it was just so lovely. It's favor from the universe for authentic behavior. Stand true. Then the 8-foot path came out. And I woke up at 8 o'clock, of course. Here and after energy is going with right thought. Your right livelihood is in the second house. It's going with your values. And then, well, that's where your mind is at. Your mind is on your values, which is going with right livelihood. And your right thought is where your mind would be headed to, which is here and after energy, and it's in the 8th house. And this is dealing with scandals or something hidden in secret. You have the right thought on it. Very intriguing. Pisces keep catching my attention. What is it, Pisces? Libra. And Libra right up under that. So I knew Libra. I felt Libra even before I started recording. Thinking if I even wanted to say it, but it is what it is. I'm a human being. Um, I was making up the bed after I got done consuming of my intake. So I had green blend, and I had my super collagen, and I had an apple, which was really tasty. I've been enjoying apples a lot, honestly. Um, but anyway, after I consumed that, I made the bed up, and I got a bourbon, and I was like, "Oh my god, I feel like I've been drinking soda pop." And I'm just like, "Oh, I wasn't drinking soda pop." And I showed you what I consumed of, and it came with water. You mixed it with water, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, am I gassy?" Which that's not bad, releasing, waste out in the gas form, but it made me feel like a Libra energy, intriguingly. And sometimes gas really remind me of the eternal side. It's like a way of making a presence known intriguingly. Or somebody you connected to definitely is drinking goddamn soda pop and the side effects. So Libra energy is balanced. Let's keep going. Something really important about this Pisces energy. It keep catching my attention. It's ducked off. I keep moving away over there. There's something important about that. So hopefully this is balanced energy because I just did see Libra, so maybe y'all resonate because they do the same exact thing. So it's just perfect harmony. You know, they might like that you bounce to the beat of your own drum. You bounce to the beat of your own drum. Maybe balance them out. Or it's literally going two different ways. Like this might be an intense day because they don't like that. It makes energy tense. It's two different perspectives. And this is never a good energy when it's in the family structure. Like this is home status. And if it's not home status for you, could be work or something like that. It's an area where you're in close vicinity with people. Got total different perspectives, going different ways. Which I guess it really don't matter because at the end of the day, you don't give a fuck. You bounce into the beat of your own drum. You're probably not even worried about them. You won't probably even notice. Like for me, I normally don't even notice. That's the intriguing part. I'd be so busy doing my own thing. They'd be all mad and I'd just be over in my own little world, just kumbayaing. What the hell are you mad for? The footage is awkward. I don't know. It's just this energy. Let's see what Universal lost in and out. Jesus Christ, this Pisces keep catching my attention. My eyeballs can't take his eyeballs off of it. That's a lot going on already. It's a lot. We got the law of relativity, the law of attraction, the law of rhythm, the law of polarity, and the law of cause and effect. Oh, I love that the law of attraction is right in the middle. Hey, you don't, it don't matter. Your attention is in the right place. It doesn't even matter. The law of attraction, whatever is guiding you, is the law of attraction. And it's the law of polarity. It's the energy, which is the cause and effect. You're not even worried about it. Because the beat of your own drum is the law of attraction. That's the intriguing part. And what's on the side is the law of rhythm and the law, that is true. The law of relativity and the law of rhythm. You're focused. It don't even matter, honestly. What somebody else is thinking about, their perspective on your attraction, your greatness. It doesn't even matter. This is an energy where it's like I normally want to say get in where you fit in because this is greatness. Like why would you be upset with this? That's the energy that always drive me crazy, honestly. But get in where you fit in. That means you see this person thriving, they so happy. Find your own happiness, you know? Maybe ask them why they're so happy or shit. Participate. You see somebody clapping, maybe you want to start clapping too. I don't know. It's just in whatever aspect it says, get in where you fit in. It's something about that. That's a contagious energy because it's the law of attraction where you would naturally feel good. I've seen something like this before in a different metaphor. Honestly, I think I did it actually myself, intriguingly. I gave some guy some money on the bus. He's a homeless guy. It's just because I've been in that situation. Metaphorically, I am still identified in that form of a way. But I do have a place, but literally. I live in hotels. Um, so I understand that aspect of needing. And it's just nice when you don't have to ask a person for something. They just give it to you. You know, that's a very comforting feeling. Um, and Spirit always tell me to do it. You know, I don't do it to everybody, but if I feel called to do it, I do it. And that day I did it. And I noticed how people on the bus had noticed that. And then the bus driver all of a sudden started letting people on the bus for free. And it was so lovely. Just come on in. You know, it was so great. It was like a domino effect of yes. That's what it felt like. Because I'm pretty sure they know that this guy is homeless. Like they see him out. He's a known homeless person, honestly. I just thought that was so great, honestly. It's one of those contagious energies where you just would start doing it instead of just gossiping or looking sideways or, you know, I wouldn't have gave him that money or something like that. You just hop right on in and do your own part and you will feel great naturally. And it's naturally a law of an attraction in a good cause and effect form, if that makes sense. So it's like get in where you fit in, you know, you just go in the opposite way by, I don't want to say being a hater, you know, or just I don't know. We're just gonna move past that energy because at the end of the day, it's showing me it don't even matter. Your focus is in the right area. You're working with the law of attraction for sure. Complement to the law of polarity of energy, and it's energy in the dark, which is definitely the higher source. We're gonna see what the message is really quick, and then we know all our highlights. That was a lot that flipped up again between the universe and the divine energy. A lot came out today. All right. Guess the first one. Guess what the first one is. Laugh at your demons, yo. How intriguing. You are not distracted in no form of a way. That is amazing. Laugh at your demons. Redefine your attention. That might be for the one who is just having a negative perspective to greatness. Redefine your attention. Or if it's you who are feeling a certain type of way because people are just like, you're thriving too much, you're too happy. You know, I dare you focus on just you. Redefine your attention back to you. Because you are dealing with the law of attraction for sure. For extra sure. Accept what is dying. Reflect on your truth. Live your soul, not your role. That's been coming out a lot. Begin to explore and think things through. And begin to explore what would right livelihood. And so to reflect on your truth and accept what is dying. You're making changes. Changes is happening, but I want to say it's not surprising. It's actually a great thing. It's great alignment, honestly, because we are at the end of December. heading into a whole new year, which will be in 2025. We got a countdown going on. Well, you're no longer the same. This energy is literally a shift of energy. You know, people are like you're no longer the same. That's You're literally no longer the same. People might actually they might be the energy of this. Other people. You're not who you used to be. They might still want you to be there or see you that way. You're not. They have to accept what is dying. You're shedding. Just like what we see at the moment as to it's a countdown to this month is over until we literally in the new year. That's literally how you're operating. You're shedding. You're just naturally evolving. You have to accept the changes that's happening. You might certain things you might don't want to change. Like example I gave into this green, super green food drink. It's not the most pleasantest to start my day, but overall, that's what I want for growth. You know, I'd rather start my a day off with a burger or something. You know, honestly, not saying that sometimes I won't. Honestly, it's just at the moment, that's not what I'm doing, and I might stay that way. I don't know. That's the aspect of accepting what is dying, if that makes sense. It's changes that's naturally happening. You might be resistant of it, but it is meant for growth in that form of a way. That's a new start energy. And it's right next to the law of attraction. How intriguing. And redefine your attention. And it goes with the law of rhythm. This is the focused energy all day. Accept what is dying because you're dealing with the law of attraction. Redefine your attention because you're dealing with the law of rhythm also. These two are important. That's the funny part of awesomeness. The law of attraction and the law of rhythm. Lovely. I want to pull any more cards. The ninth house is over here on the bottom. The seventh house is on the bottom. Oneness. Teacher and oneness. I might go back to that energy I talked about with that Libra energy of what you connected to. You can have side effects of them. You would know what they're doing. That's the intriguing part. It's the beauty of oneness. Because that's a lesson I'm going through. I feel like at the moment also, which is intriguing. But it shows you connections you have and oneness. And just how there's no separation. Let's see if there is any more messages. I got a new deck. I have to get it. I think I'll have it by tomorrow. I'm so happy. Because it's funny because it actually goes with the law of rhythm, which actually came out today with the law of attraction. Accept what is dying. You're dealing with the law of attraction. Redefine your attention. It is complemented the law of rhythm. It's a shift that's happening. It's naturally. I don't know, it's making me think of a snake, honestly. I know there's other aspects in that form of a way, but it just naturally have to peel. It just happens. Like, I'm actually a person who peels sometimes. Like, I didn't. See, that's the intriguing part about stereotypes. Even though I got snakes on my face because that is my guidance. But what comes off in that form of a way, something they say snakes are bad. It's like, you're a fool for that. Honestly, snakes are not bad. Not bad. At least the way they try to express it, but it's wisdom, honestly. Um, just like me in the form as to, I'm giving you enters to blind spots or just giving you clarity. Some people don't like that. They say that's bad. They want you to stay blind. It's that type of an energy as people look at people like me as snakes, or just the whole concept of like, there's snakes in the grass, they're gonna come and give you the answers. We don't like that. And it's like, yo, you're gonna like that because you're supposed to like that. That's what it is. But I guess there's other metaphors for it, but it's just like, what's the metaphor they use it in? They're like, snakes in the grass. I don't know. I guess it's like bad people who just gonna come out and like attack you or something like that. I don't know. Don't get me to lie. It's just they normally make it come off in a bad form. It's not a bad form. It enters in the dark most time, a lot of time, majority of the time. Greatness always get looked at as a bad thing intriguingly. As much as they put wisdom and knowledge and education in our face, when you actually reflect that, they normally don't like you for it intriguingly. And it come looked at as something bad. But as I was saying, I have a new deck coming in. I'm so happy because it is actually, I think it's a tarot of rhythm, honestly, and rhythm came out today, which is intriguing. Let's go with the law of attraction. Is there any more messages, Spirit? Is there any more messages? I bumped to the balloon on my own drum. Exhilaration. How funny is that? This is a great message today. This is just you do you, honey. Do not get distracted. Continue to keep doing you. You got the law of attraction on your side for sure. Backing it up with the law of polarity, energy, and the law of rhythm. The energy is gone with the rhythm part. That's why you have to stay focused. Redefine your attention. It's really important. Go with the shifts that are naturally happening to you, the natural shifts that are happening with yourself. Do not try to resist. Do not try to go back to back past energies because you're comfortable, if that makes sense. It's one of those energies, for extra sure. Then it's law of relativity is over here too, but that's where it's like you know what to pay attention to for sure. Even if somebody telling you should be paying attention, you know what to pay attention to. You got exhilaration. This is coming from the Oracle of the universe. I'm just confirming. No word is honestly, you're on track. But you do have energy to have a different perspective for sure. For extra sure. And it could be in your family zone, which can make the energy intense. Or it could be a work situation for extra sure. Generosity. And you got generosity. The time of giving. And it's going with the law of rhythm. How lovely. That's so funny. This is right on track. Because it is Christmas time, holiday time. People naturally sometimes be in generosity energy. I couldn't give you nothing beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of the year. The end of the year, I got you. You just wait to the end of the year. I got you. Or you might have been a whole year just generosity. Somebody got generosity on yes mode. And intriguingly, it's connected with laugh at your demons. Generosity is connected to laugh at your demons. You are thriving and you should not stop. If you're a generous person, the universe is telling you to laugh at your goddamn demons. Do not stop. Mm, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous energy today. This makes me think of that Nelly song. I am number one. Ah. That's what the universe is saying, pretty much. Number one, two, and it's the universe saying it. Justice, justice came out. That's so funny, awesome. In every form of a way. And this compass is important too. It's intriguing because today, the pants I got on, I got a compass on one side of my leg, and I got a prayer on the other leg. And today I had lifted up the side where the compass is at. Like I normally don't do that. Sometimes I kind of want to show you. I'll show you really quick. Oh, you see, it's up like that. There is the compass, but it normally be down like this. And that's intriguing. I feel like that's clarity for sure. It's justice. And that compass is the law of rhythm. Justice is coming to let you know you're on track. Good job. Stay true. I see what you're doing. You're doing great. Fuck what everybody else saying. Laugh at their asses. And this is not like in a bully form. That's the intriguing part. This is just how I said I expressed yesterday on my way walking back from work. And so I feel like the universe made sure I was good. You know, I know you got frostbitten hands. I'm not about to have you out here in a cold. But I had it nice and at a pleasant temperature, honestly, for me. It was great. I felt like it was a kiss on the cheek, you know? It felt lovely. And this is just like a pat on the shoulder or a hug or I don't know what your relationship is with the universe. But it's a great one when they say and laugh at your demons. This is remind me of it's a song that's coming to my mind. If you ain't with me, then you against me, ho. Either you with me or you against me. And if you against me, I need to laugh at you because you going the wrong way, obviously. Either you with me or you against me, ho. Who is that song? Either you with me or you against me. Can't think of who that song is, but that's what's coming to my mind when it comes to that. It's in a generosity concept. That might even be like me on that bus, giving that money away. You know, anybody who's looking like people say that, like, go get a job. It ain't my job to give you money. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's their goddamn job to ask. The same way that you had to go ask somebody for that goddamn job. That's their job to ask. Asking is a damn job. Okay? It's not like they taking it. It's different. They just want to go rob you and just take it. They're asking for what they want. It's a big difference. That's a great quality. Everybody has to ask for what they want. If you don't ask, a closed mouth don't get fed. You know, it's just that stereotype of perspective of how it's supposed to look to evolve to grow. And definitely to get what you want. You know, so if they asking you for it, that's a great thing. Definitely when they look that it's already lacking, you better just take that. But they don't just take it, they ask. They ask. That's a fucking job. Destiny. Get in where you fit in, okay? Different careers, different journeys, different purposes, different awareness levels to the same concept. But actually, when I was looking for a job recently, 'cause it seemed super hard for me to get a job in Trinity. You swear I was a super criminal or I don't know, like one of those real gangster mob person type of people. Honestly, because I was having a hard time getting a job. Like there's all types of for real criminals out here who got a job. You know, I've been hearing people who are felonies and they got a goddamn job and I'm having a hard time getting a job. It was blowing my mind. And honestly, I have tried the little pen hustle concept, which that didn't really work because look at the way I looked. They thought I was joking or some shit. But it's like, I can go to the thrift store and buy this. I can buy an outfit for a goddamn 99 cent, yo. You know, or there's all types of places that give people clothes and things. It's just intriguing that they see you. I don't know, I'm just a naturally gorgeous person, but I really do be going through it, you know? That'd be the intriguing part, you know? You can just clothes all outside, just toss that little shit on your little body and call it a day. Um, Anyway, I tried the panhandle concept where you just stand outside and you like hold the cup or some shit like that, and people just stop and give you money. It didn't work for me because a guy came up to me and wanted to talk to me, and it's just like, you see, I'm working pretty much, and people kept riding by. They thought I was just pretty much having a conversation with a person, you know. And then I was just over it because people kept riding by me. They weren't stopping. And it's like, this is ridiculous, because they thought I was like joking, like, there's nothing wrong with you. Yeah, huh? With the fooderies, but I that I give credit where it's due, because you have to have a lot of patience for that. I was over it, honestly. That metaphor wasn't for me, honestly. But I did try it because I heard of it, and it's like, shit, I might have to give it a try. But somebody kept ruining it for me because they wanted to talk to me, and I was like, fuck it. I just wound up leaving and walking with him and talking, honestly. I was over it, but that didn't work out so well. Um, Once I tried another one, I can't think of what it was at the moment, but that's the main one. People just who be out there standing there. And I didn't have no sign up. I think I just had like a cup or something. Like, yep. Just imagine me out there. Can you imagine me out there? Like, it had to been a sight to see, honestly. It had to been a fucking sight to see. I tell you, no lie. It had to been a sight to see. I ain't going. But then the moment I didn't fuck, I didn't have. And it's like, well, I guess we're going to Acts today. We're going to Acts today. And I stood right outside of a church too. It was a church right there, so I felt extra comfortable and like, we're gonna get this done today. And then my little gorgeous self drawing in goddamn guys. What are you doing? Where are you from? Like, oh my Jesus, sir. Trying to work. And it sounded like, intriguingly, like, when we saying it sounded like some little hoe prostitute type of stuff. And it's like, it was not the type of business. I wasn't trying to sell the body. I just was trying to ask for what I want, like what I be seeing other people do. But they be faithfully out there holding them signs or cups or whatever the hell they be doing. And people do stop sometimes, you know? And I just appreciate the fact that they ask. I don't give it to them all the time. I say, your blessing, it's going to come to you. Somebody got it to give it to you. I ain't got it today. Or it ain't meant for me to give it to you today. There's somebody else is meant to bless you. Sometimes I do. So I know that it gets done. People do help them. And I really needed help. But let me even speak of that. I'm always on camera confessing, Jesus. I love confessions. I swear. Always in confessionals. Always in confessionals. Oh, Jesus. I get myself. Oh, shit. It is what it is, honestly. It is what it is. Can't get enough of confessionals. Well, how did I even start that off? Father, I have sinned again. Well, I haven't sinned. I can't even say that. Have I sinned? I guess you're always supposed to say you have sinned, honestly, because it's like, if you say you have not sinned, you're deceiving yourself. It's like, well, I just want to talk to you. I don't really think that I have sinned. Maybe that's one of my problems. I feel like I have not sinned. I have not purposely done something to harm myself or somebody else. So it's like, no, I have not sinned. I'm not about to say I sinned, Father, but I'm about to tell you some things. Ma'am, the first step is acceptance. You have sinned. We all have sinned. And if you say you have not sinned, you are deceiving yourself. Well, Jesus. That's not even a sinful aspect. I'm just being sarcastic, honestly. I really haven't sinned, honestly. It's just thinking about what confessionals is and how they normally come to confessionals. You normally have to start off in that form of a way. And it's just like, well, I haven't sinned. But I do want to talk to you. But I do want to talk to you. And we got it again. That came out double. Guardianship. That is so funny with me saying that. You need to release your mind. There's something that is really important. It is going into guardianship form. That's funny. And it's they're gonna balance again. They're gonna balance again. How funny. And they got a 7 on it. Your brain, your mind, and your heart has to be balanced. How funny. That's the balance. One side is a brain, and the other side is your heart. How lovely. That is so beautiful. As many times as this card came out, because it came out a couple of times, I never noticed that that was a brain and heart. I always just look, it's a balance. It's balance. This today specifically, it's the heart and mind. They have to be balanced. So that's probably why I can laugh at demons. And you're not worried. You've been through these lessons. You don't think you're better than nobody. It's just you thriving. And you're seeking wisdom. And it's in the air. On top of that, and your values. We're dealing with second house is values for sure. Your character, your principles are really important. And then over here we have eighth house also, which is dealing with scandals and things hidden in secret. So it makes sense why I showed up to confessions again today. I give myself chuckles. It's not bad. It's like it was not like I was hiding or something and doing it. Like I was out on Carl Road. This is Carl Road area. I wasn't like on the corner like I was mid streetwise, like curbside status. Asking. They would say begging for some help. Who would have ever guessed that, huh? Even though it shouldn't be surprised, that's what everybody do. That's the intriguing part. That's where my level of awareness came to. Realize everybody do it. It's just levels to it. How deep is your love? Where is your ego at? What would you not do to receive what you need? That it's that type of an energy. Then love to the bottom. That's that exhilaration for sure. What would you do or not do to get what you need? I feel like I should go to the middle of the deck really quick. And rescue. There's always a way, as long as you ask. Open your mouth. The best part of human life, they say, is the aspect that we can project. We can project. You are already spiritually guided. Why are you not projecting? Rescue came out. You will be rescued. That is so beautiful. It sounds like you want to cry. And it's Gemini energy. I've seen Gemini somewhere. It's balanced. And then gratitude. Oh my Jesus. And it's Capricorn energy. That's funny. Then consequences up under there. But rescue. I'm going to leave it at that because I think that's so perfect. The overall aspect of this is a rescue. Other than, do you? You are thriving. You got the law of attraction on, for sure. You know, just stay true and go with the flow. No resistance within this energy. Do not backtrack. Do not backtrack. Accept what is dying. It actually came out. Accept what is dying. And that's it. I normally would like a burger or something, or stay in the hotel. We go into the vending machine or to the gas station, grab something that's the opposite of what I've been doing metaphorically, even though, I don't know, I've been to a lot of gas stations, but normally we'll go like get a Slim Jim or a coffee cake or something like that. Nothing wrong with that. It's just what I've been doing naturally is a different aspect. And they would say it's more of a healthy aspect. But for me, it reminds me of a newborn baby energy. You wanted them to just take all their little good intake in. And then later on, they consume of whatever they want. That's what I've been doing. I don't do that all day. That's my morning start. And it's a choice to do it. It's not like I just have to or being forced to. It's what I want to do. But I could tell a natural shift has happened because I got it and I've been doing it and I've been enjoying it. And I'm noticing the results of how it's going, honestly. And it do remind me of a new start. But that's the intriguing part. And I have to say it one more time. It literally reminds me of a newborn baby. Intriguingly. So that's the energy, you guys. Have a great day.